Good afternoon, sir. Can you introduce yourself?
Good afternoon. I am Taraknath Chakraborthy, basically a mechanical engineering graduate, passed out in 1981 from Jadavpur University, West Bengal, Calcutta. I started my career as an engineering student, rather I should say, because I entered into the industry as a quality control engineer in the shop floor area to check the quality of the products, and that was a fastener industry. And then I shifted to pump design, which is a renowned company in the world from USA. I am not taking the name of the company because this is an interview. And there I worked nearly 10 years as a design manager for chemical process pump, not for the water pump. Then I shifted to valve industry. That is also a top class industry in India. There I worked as a design manager again for 6-7 years. And then I joined Tyco Fire and Security.
Okay.
That is my entry to the fire industry as a regional head of East India. And during that time, really, I was not aware of what is fire safety system, what is fire protection system. I only know about the extinguishers, and that is the first day when I sat in the chair. They said there is a fire and you have to use that. I said I have seen this, but what is the purpose? What is there inside? So that is the starting of my fire field.
Right.
And then definitely is a fantastic company I have worked over. And I have utilized my experience in pumps, piping, valves, everything when I came into the projects, actually in project design and management. And we have executed a huge project in India, especially power plants.
Okay.
And all our DVC Mejia, Jharsuguda, that Adani plants.
Right.
All are big projects, and we have done a lot of system design, and we have executed in a nicely manner. And during that tenure, actually I have learnt a lot from Tyco engineers. And there I came to know what is firefighting system, what is the importance of the system, and what is the engineering behind that. And honestly speaking, if when you are coming out from an engineering college, you hardly know about the engineering.
Yeah.
There all are mathematics, what we know, at least if you actually studied well. And when it comes to the applications, there is a huge difference.
Correct.
So when I have designed a pump, that time only I came to know what is volute casing, what should be the impeller tip angle, and what should be the shaft torque. Before that, we know it's pump, and we need a prime mover to operate that.
Yeah, they don't teach you these things.
So, and mostly what I try to apprise people during my this consultancy, I will come later. The pump cannot be designated at horsepower or kilowatt. Normally people say I need 2 HP pump, 5 kilowatt pump. This is totally wrong. Pump should be designated in flow and head. If you do not designate head and flow, you cannot derive the power rating. So that is the engineering behind. And different design I have seen, that water mist system, water spray system, hydrant is a very common, sprinklers.
Correct.
So that teaches me a lot, and Tyco was a fantastic platform for me.
So Tyco just happened like that, or
No,
you had
yes, right question, I just missed it out. When I was working with, I am just telling the name, BDK valves. There is one of the famous valve in India. And that time they have the collaboration with Judiran Company USA, where I was the design manager for pumps.
Okay.
So that is the chemical process pump, they are famous in that.
Right.
And there also I learned the metallurgy. The metallurgy they have used, all are highly corrosive media they handle.
Right.
And one pump I have designed in my life, that is the really a very good moment for me. Is one of that. That is a pump for 30% hydrochloric acid media. So highly corrosive, and the metallurgy we used. First time I came to know CZ100. Maybe 90% of the engineers, they don't know what is CZ100.
Correct.
We know up to histology with the metallurgy. So that is the teaching, that is the learning I have learned in my career. And whenever I have worked anywhere, I maintain a diary and I used to write.
Okay.
And that diary is still with me. I am just sharing these ideas, these engineering calculations to the subordinates who is working with me now, or friend circle, that you read this. If someone is interested, they take it. If they are not interested, they just see and give it back.
So these are your notes.
It is all notes what I have learned from the day one.
Wow.
That was my actually passion.
Right.
Maybe you are teaching me something, you are just discussing something engineering points.
Correct.
I hear it, and if I get a chance, immediately I write it. Otherwise, I go back to the room and I write it immediately because I will forget.
Wow.
And that gives me a lot of calculations, formulas I have with me, which is now coming into action.
Correct.
So that is the learning from the industry, and people they take it very easily. Pipe, okay, there is a pipe, but there is a C factor.
Yes.
So friction losses. So when you are designing a piping system, you need to consider a lot of things.
Correct.
What people know about the valves? The industry people, they know there are valves. I ask them, even the valve manufacturer, why you are manufacturing gate valve, globe valve, ball plug? Why?
Because they are selling.
Yeah. But problem is, application is different.
True.
Gate valve you cannot use as a throttling valve. So that is the experience I have from the engineering field, what I have learned. Either you will have to fully close or fully open. That is the globe valve, but it is a globe valve. Why it is there? You can throttle it.
Right.
So there are a lot of differentiation between valves. So that I have learned when I have in the valve design field. Why butterfly valve is there? If there is a ball valve, why do I require butterfly valve?
Correct.
All are 90-degree operation. So this what I am finding nowadays. Junior guys who are coming in the field,
Yeah.
they don't ask question.
Yes.
The biggest deficiency in India, they don't ask question. They just hear and they take it as a Bible. Yes, sir told that you should use butterfly valve, so I am using butterfly valve.
So do you think, do you think that the curiosity is dying in the generation, the next generation, or do you think that they are curious but they are just not as curious about this field?
Yes, that deficiency is there in the market. The person, the student who is coming out from the engineering college, when normally if I take an interview, after interview their first question is how much salary you will get.
Yes, yes.
So I asked one graduate engineer, yes, I will pay you this amount of salary.
Right.
What you will give me the return? I am investing on you. I will invest for 6 months, 8 months. What you will give me the return?
Right.
He doesn't have any answer.
Correct.
So that mindset, that educational setup is very much required. They should enter into the market, enter in the office or in the engineering field without asking the salary what they get.
Yeah.
They should earn experience first, then they should earn money. The way we have done in our early days, when I was a boy of 21 years, I joined in a company, never asked what salary they will pay me. And
Correct.
you will laugh listening to that. As a graduate engineer, my starting salary was 150 rupees in 1981.
Wow.
And I never asked why it is so less.
And still it was enough, right? I mean,
No,
I'm
for
sure
me,
that-
that time I need to have some pocket money only.
Right, right.
Because this is good enough for me.
Yes, yes.
My first target is that time it was that to learn engineering, learn the industry, and nowadays when I look back, see the entire journey. That time my only idea is that I should be a very good soft floor engineer, either a quality control engineer or a production engineer.
Correct.
I never thought of about the sales, marketing.
Right.
Then suddenly I got a chance to design engineering. Then the interest changed. I said, okay, it is much better that I can have some opportunity to apply the engineering skill.
Right.
That was not a very easy job to do. Then suddenly chance came as a sales engineer, sales manager.
Okay.
When I came back from BDK Valves to Calcutta, they posted me in Calcutta from Hubli. They said, you take care of the sales and marketing. I said, in my life, I never did it.
Yeah,
I don't know how to speak.
core technical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will laugh at me. The technical director of that company said, while shaving, you just see to your eyes. It is very cruel. Just make it polite so that you can, because that is the normal posture I have.
Correct.
So I, truly speaking, I have practiced it for 1 year. How to
Really?
maintain the vision normal. People
Okay.
should not feel that I am looking at him or her with a cruel eye.
But does that work?
Yeah, it's
Can you actually practice
yes, that is practiced, and I have got a very good result. Nowadays, when I look at you,
that? Right.
it will be a polite eye, but before that, there is a different look.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So you consciously made an
Yes,
effort.
I consciously made an effort. I consciously made an effort to how to walk.
Okay.
Yeah, that is very important, because
Wow.
you can change it, not in a bigger way, but if you understand that this is actually required in
Right.
any field, whether you are a doctor, you are an engineer, or a businessman, whatever. Your every step counts. Your
Right.
body language counts.
Right.
Your dress sense counts.
Yes.
So you have to practice. You have to practice that.
So when this person told you about, you should not look at somebody with cruel eyes or something like that, how did you take it? Were you not offended?
No, yes, truly
even
speaking,
for a bit?
initially, immediate reaction was that I asked him, sir, with due respect to, really I am cruel or not? But I never did any harm to anyone. They said, you are not cruel, but your eyes telling something.
Okay.
And he was a fantastic person and a highly qualified engineer. He loves me a lot. So he used to love me a lot. So he always tried to make me a successful man.
Right. Right.
And he's a South Indian. And I don't know why he has that much of affection to me.
Correct.
But that man I will never forget. He changed my life in a different way. He said, you be polite in your body language, in your eyes, and you study well, you will succeed.
And after making this conscious effort and after changing yourself a little bit, or whatever your walking style and your eyes and all, did you actually see the difference happening around you? Did it
Yeah, of course.
was there a visible difference?
Yes, of course, because fast feeling is within myself, that it increases my confidence level.
Okay.
Mental confidence. Yes, I am
Right.
doing something good.
Correct.
People are looking at me in a different way. Then it gives me the confidence, and that actually added in my sales activity, interaction with the people. The more you interact with the people, you learn more.
Yes.
When I have traveled across India, I have actually came across lot of people, lot of different language they use.
Correct.
I was in Karnataka, in Bangalore, when there's a Tyco head office.
Right.
So I have learned their culture. I was in Ahmedabad for maybe 6 months. So I understood that. So the more you travel, the more you learn, and you learn from the people. And always I say, traveling makes man hard, but you learn a lot in that.
Okay.
So travel as much as possible.
Right. Right. So, is there any particular destination or a particular country that you are fond of? Speaking of traveling.
There are two visions. One is if you are going for a leisure trip,
Right.
there's a lot of country in the world which is very lovely, Switzerland to Russia, anywhere. But when you are a professional traveler, to me India is the best. Whatever technology we have, but there are a mixture of people. Maybe we have some deficiencies in some areas, but we are not less qualified than the European people.
Yes.
And
of course.
always I admit that, and I fight for that in my career in Tyco. And definitely there are foreigners, they are dominated by foreigners, but I never accepted they are highly qualified than us.
Right.
Some people definitely, and in India also there are people who are much more qualified than them.
But do you think that we as Indians, of course, we are much more qualified, and probably we are more knowledgeable as well at times. But do you think that people outside are more organized than us?
Of course, that I should admit.
Yeah.
They are organizing themselves, their time sense,
Yeah.
which we
Exactly.
do not have. Fortunately, that platform gives me enough discipline in my life.
Yeah.
I never reached anywhere till date 2 minutes later than the time schedule.
Wow. That is
Whatever be the constant in the road,
fantastic.
I always calculate and reach 5 minutes in advance,
Right.
because people should not wait for me.
Right, right. And if I have to ask you about, one defining moment in your life, probably which maybe changed your journey or which changed your perspective towards work or anything per se, what would that be?
That is again from the industry. I started my career, actually, if you say the career, say the earning of money, I don't know whether this is the right platform to disclose that. I started my life as a newspaper hawker
Okay.
after passing the engineering, and today, where I have reached, that is a big journey.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes, and second
yeah.
is the turning point when I became a businessman from the service holder. So of course, I have suddenly there are some situations which forced me to resign from Tyco chair, and I have taken the decision within 1 hour that I will leave the post.
Okay.
And that day, without informing my family, also I have just resigned and went out from the office.
Okay.
And while walking in the road, I just thinking. I was thinking what I will do tomorrow. What should be my next course of action? Whether I will join somewhere or I will do something of my own.
Right.
Then answer came from within myself that you are an engineer, you have earned a lot of experience. Start off your something of your own and think about that. They will start again from 150 rupees. The day you started for 150 rupees, start with 150 rupees only. Let's
Yeah.
try. And that becomes my turning point in the life. I started thinking that let me open one small office as a consulting firm, and
Right.
only in the fire, because that gives me the enough knowledge. I have the enough knowledge on that because I have knowledge on pumps, I have knowledge on bulbs, I have knowledge on pumping,
Yeah.
piping, fittings. Started my office, and what is today? I become the one of the drafting committee member of National Building Code also. So
Right.
that is the
Yeah.
journey.
I think that is, something fantastic, as in, one day not knowing what to do, and then from there, reaching where you are. And I must also, touch base on this point, that you have remained grounded. Like, you said you started as a newspaper hawker, and then, Tyco, and then your own business, and today you have reached heights where, you don't see many people at the level where you have reached. So is there any conscious effort that you had to put in to remain grounded, or?
Actually, my philosophy, if you ask me honestly, I always tell my daughter also, who is working with me now as an design engineer in my office, that don't forget the ground.
Right.
Don't reach to that level from where you cannot see the bottom line.
Fantastic.
So reach level, but don't forget the ground. Your foot should be in the ground so that you
Right.
should not fall from the height.
Yeah.
So I never forget my ground level. Till today, I mix with the laborers who are working in the industry. Old people who was retired from that industry. They sometimes, if I see him in the road, I always say, "Dada, how are you?"
Right.
He was a lathe in my office,
That is
and
so
he
nice.
taught me how to use a vernier scale. He is also my teacher,
Correct.
because in engineering college, I know that time I didn't know how to use a vernier scale.
Right.
He taught me, "Arey, you are an engineer, you don't know. Okay, come, I will teach you." So that laborers, their workers, they are the good teacher,
Right.
but you have to accept them mentally. So that I have done in my career. So people love me. I mix with the people. I don't have any barrier. I don't create any barrier in front of me. Till today, I am a newspaper hawker. No issue in this.
Right. So one last question. Everybody knows, Mr. Tarak as the renowned fire consultant, but is there, I mean, there must be, who is the real you? I mean, apart from fire consultant, who is the real you?
It's a very tricky question. Fire consultancy is my professional
Yes,
life. First, I am a human being.
right.
That is me.
But
Second,
would you describe yourself as fun-loving, happy-go-lucky, or as in,
my passion, hobby is swimming. I was a
okay,
state level swimmer.
okay,
Till today, I am enjoying that. And I never smoke in my life.
right.
And second is, I wanted to be very down to earth person so that people can talk to me very freely. I walk around, you can see that
Yeah.
I don't have anything. If you
Yes,
do not call
yes.
me also, I don't have anything within me. I love studying books. I play synthesizers
Oh, wow.
to spend my time. And of course, reading is my hobby. I
Wonderful.
read very odd answer. I read engineering books.
Oh, wow.
I don't read any novel and story book. Whatever book they are in the college, I love to read that.
I think that's very unique. It's not odd, but it's very
Yes,
unique. I have
why
never
it
met a
is?
person who would
Yeah.
tell me that I read engineering
My
book.
daughter also asked me what you are doing. I am studying heat engine chapter. Why? I just try to remember what I have studied in the college in 81.
Wow.
So why it is important when you are driving a team?
Yeah.
Sometime there may be a question which relates to that, because
Correct.
nowadays a lot of calculations is required. And honestly speaking, the engineering colleges, private engineering colleges, if you ask any currently passed out mechanical engineering student that
Yeah.
can you find out the stress of this beam, or a pipe will go with full of water, what will be the support structure, they cannot do the calculations.
They would not know,
That
for
is
sure.
the
Yeah.
saddest part. Till today, I used to do the applied mechanics and tell them this is the formula. Just take the photograph and keep it in your mobile, because maybe after 3-4 years I may not be there. So we will do it. So this is the problem nowadays, and
Right.
I don't know where India is moving. I am not finding after us. At least I don't know.
Right.
The generation is coming, whether they can produce the proper engineering, which is really a life safety measures, because life is much more precious than the property.
Correct. Correct.
And in the National Building Code also, when we are drafting, we are giving importance to that. That life
Yes.
safety is very important rather than the property safety.
Correct.
So that this fraternity, the fire field, I don't know the people are coming behind us, whether how much they will be able to.
Yeah, it is a big responsibility
Because
to actually.
yes, FSIE is driving to a Surakshit Bharat.
Yes.
It's a fantastic drive. But the flag carrying people, they should have that much of capability
Correct.
to maintain that. They should be a very good engineer to handle this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to read the book and even don't understand the interpretation of the codes, what actually it speaks.
Right.
So that we are seeing it.
Yeah.
So we are discussing within each other. In the lot of friends are there in Indian market, and I have foreign friends also abroad. I am working abroad. So this is the portion which is paining me.
Yeah, but I think the onus has, come to all of us as a fraternity. Like FSAI is also doing, a lot of activities,
Right.
Technical workshops and like things like Tech Varta and all. But then, yes, like you said, the generation should also be ready to take that,
Exactly, because
grab as much as possible and
yeah, right.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
there. And
Very
second
true.
is FSCI, what the effort they are giving, the take birth or all. When we are conducting the seminar, as a speaker, when we are speaking, the audience, rightly said by you, they should take it.
They
What is
should
the
take
takeaway?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That should be implemented in their area. No?
Right.
That is
right.
important.
That is very important. That is very important. So, sir, really fantastic knowing you, not only your professional side but also your personal side. A lot of things, though I know you since few years now, but a lot of
Right.
things which I also never knew. And thanks to these candid conversations, because of which, I could see a different side of you today. Thank you so much. With this, I, Sujal Shah, signing off. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you.